Hello everybody, and how are you today? This is Sue McCurdy from Susie Q Designs coming to you live from my scrapbook room. Today I'm going to do a live video with a card, and I just posted the measurements on my site, so if you just scroll down you will see the post that I made, and it has all the measurements if you want to make the card. So the card we're making today you can use any designer series paper and coordinating cardstock colors that you choose. But I chose the designer series paper that came actually as a card front on the December paper pumpkin. So this card will actually be an alternate for the December paper pumpkin. And it kind of goes with my last alternate that I just did. So I did an alternate a couple of days ago for the paper pumpkin, and this one coordinates with that one by using a piece that was left over from the other card base. So I'll explain that as I go along. Okay, so if you join me today, please say hi and click the like button and let me know where you're joining me from. I'm from Southwestern Ontario, Canada. And it's a cold day out there, and I haven't had to go out yet, but I will be going out this afternoon. So hopefully the weather's okay. We did get a lot of snow last night. So I was out and about doing some driving last night in the snow, but got home safely and it was fine. It was just a little bit slippery last night. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I am going to turn the camera down and then we will get started. Just having a hard time clicking the button there. Okay, sorry, I just had that in an awkward spot, so I'm going to turn that down and then we can get started. So what I posted is all of the pieces that I'm going to be using for the card. And as I said, feel free to use any designer series paper that you like, and then a sentiment, and I'm using a piece from the December paper pumpkin. This piece is also from the December paper pumpkin. So the last card that I made, I'll just show it to you, was my first alternate to the December paper pumpkin. And hold on, I'm just going to refresh my feed on my computer so I can see if anybody comes on and joins us here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so my last video I showed this card, and this card is an alternate to the paper pumpkin. So when I cut the card bases that they gave us, they were this size, but for this card I didn't use the whole front of it, so I cut it down to this size. Okay, so I used this size for the card. So the piece that you will have remaining from that is the piece that we'll use for today's card. Okay, so when I cut that to 1 1/4 by 5 3/8, and it's from the December paper pumpkin. Okay, so this one I used for the last card, this one I'm going to use for today's card. So that's why I designed it around this size of paper, so that we can use that scrap from the last card. We don't want to waste anything. Okay, so that is what I did for that piece, and then I'm coordinating it with a piece of Balmy Blue cut at 2 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then you'll need 2 white pieces, one for the card front and one for the inside. So 3 1/2 by 5 1/2 and 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then this came with the December paper pumpkin, so I'm going to use that. Hello Friend. And this piece also came with the December paper pumpkin. I'm going to be putting it right there. And for the card base on this one, I chose soft seafoam card base, and then I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11. and I scored it here at 5.5, and I embossed just what's going to be the card front. Okay, so what I used is Timeworn type 3D embossing folder. It looks like that. So when I put it through the die cutting machine to emboss it, I just kind of put it in like this and got the whole front in there, and then I closed it up, and then I slid it through the larger size Stampin' Emboss machine. Okay, and then when it came out, it looks so beautiful like this. And then I'm just going to get my bone folder and press it down so that I can make sure that it is the right size. Since I embossed it, that would have messed up the sizing there, so that looks like the right size there. So I'm just going to give that a nice crease, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so for our card front, we are going to use the bigger white piece to glue the pieces onto. So this one was 3.5 by 5.5, and the shorter one we're going to put on the inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is get the Balmy Blue piece that I cut at 2 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'm going to put it on this side here. And then the other piece that I cut from the paper pumpkin card, or you can use DSP, I'm going to put here. So I'm just going to glue those down. So what is everybody doing today? Are you out and about? Hi Marina, how are you today? What are you doing? Are you doing some card making today? Are you getting ready for Christmas? Christmas is coming up. It's coming so soon and fast. Okay, so looks like I need to finish cutting this piece. So did I say that was supposed to be at 5 3/8? So let me bring in my cutter. Finish cutting this one. So 5 3/8, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that piece was a little bit long still. So I did decorate some cookies yesterday, which was really fun, and I decorated gingerbread cookies into like a team of hockey players for everybody who's coming over for Christmas morning brunch. And then today, I hope to make, after this video, I hope to make some more cookies. So I'm planning on making peanut butter balls today. So I got a new recipe that has chocolate melted over top of them. So I think my family is really gonna like that. So that's what I'm planning to do. What about you, Marina? Do you have plans for today? Okay, so that's gonna look like that. I'm gonna bring in my Tombow. Yeah, my kids really like peanut butter balls, so that's going to be the next thing I make. And then I also bought stuff to make chocolate chip cookies as well. So I'm just going to line that up where I want it to go. And then put the Balmy Blue piece here. And press that down, and then I can glue down the other one. So yeah, I'm doing another alternate for the paper pumpkin. Marina, did you do all of your paper pumpkin kit? This is my second alternate for it. And I'm just going to line those up so that they're flush. Okay. It's going to go like that. And then I'm going to glue it to my card front right here. And this card front I embossed already. So then I can glue that down now. Put a little bit of Tombow on there. And I'm just going to try to center this so it's in the right spot. That looks pretty good. So you'll still be able to see some of the nice embossed part of the green. And this color green was not exactly a coordinating color. I just picked it because I liked the way it looked with it. I will show you the first one in a minute when I'm done. What it looks like with the coordinating colors though. Okay, so that's gonna go here. So since I have some of the design here with the flowers on it, I'm going to put this on the right hand side and I'm gonna pop it up. So I'm gonna bring in some dimensionals here. And take your pick tool and put a few of those on to pop it up, give it some nice dimension. So I think I'll use 3. And then take the backs off of those. Pressing too hard on there, can't seem to get it off. Okay, get rid of that one. And got 2 more, there we go. And then I just want to put this around the right side of the circle. So it fits on there perfectly. Now on the original Paper Pumpkin card, it looks like this. They did use 2 of them on that, but I thought for this one, since we've got the Designer Series paper on this side that looks so pretty, we'll just use one of them. Then I can use the other one for another card. Okay, so I'm going to put that here, and I could pop the whole thing up to give it more dimension, or I could do it flat. I think I'm going to pop this one up because the first one I did flat, so you'll be able to see the difference in how it looks. So let's see how this one turns out. Should look good. I think I'll put another one there. And put it right about here. Let me see. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is try to line it up with the edges of the card front there. So there we go, that looks nice. Actually, I like that popped up, that looks really good. Okay, and then for some embellishments, these embellishments came with the Paper Pumpkin kit, so I'm going to use these ones. So I'm going to put a few at the front. So I think I'll put a big one up here, and then a little one beside it, and then I'll put 3 at the bottom. One, 2, 3 down here. I think will look cute. You got yours last week, haven't done anything with it yet? Oh, well, this is my second alternate, so if you like this is always an option for you. Oh, thank you. I was playing with this kit yesterday, and as I was saying, my first alternate was this card. So this piece here came from the card front that was on my first alternate. So with that one card front, you'll be able to make 2 different cards. So see, it was this wide. So I cut this piece to go on this card, and then the remaining piece I'm using on this alternate here. So that was the method to my madness on this card. Okay, so there's the card front, and then now we just need to do the inside. So the inside piece was 3.5 by 5 1/4. And what I just did for that is I wanted to stamp the inside of it. Now here are the coordinating colors. Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, and Pebbled Path. That's what the Pebbled Path was the color that I stamped this in. So on the inside I can use any of those colors. I'm going to bring in the Old Olive because that's what color it is in the leaf there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my stamp pad. This so I can get a nice image. And then I'm just going to stamp a flower in one of the corners here, and then we'll be all done. I'll be able to put that on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to use Old Olive. Just bring that out and ink up my stamp. Okay, and put it on this side so that there will be lots of room to write on the inside of the card. Give that a press. So pretty. Love it. And then that will be the inside of my card. Get that off of there. And if you are from Canada and you would like to place an order in the online store, here's the December host code. And then that's going to go in there and we'll be all done. And I'll show you the card that I did the other day too, with the coordinating colors. Okay, so this one's going to go in the middle here, and I'm just going to try to leave the same amount of border on each side and at the top and bottom. Okay, so that kind of lines up with the white that's on the front. Okay, but I didn't go all the way to the top and bottom on this one, so there we go. So this one is with soft seafoam cardstock as a card base, and then I'll show you the first one that I did. This one is with the Old Olive, and that is a coordinating color. So I thought I would see how it looks with a lighter color, and I really like it, actually. So which one do you like better, the Old Olive or the soft seafoam? I think I'm going with the soft seafoam on this. Really cute. Okay, so that's how that one looks when you open it. Although this looks really nice when you open it, because it's all the same color. And then that one there. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. If you come on to watch, please say hello and let me know where you're coming from. And please press the like button. And share my video with any crafty friends that you have. That would be fabulous. All right, have a great day, everybody.